Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. A little bit of itty bitty in today's Massive Beer review in the form of Quiet Riot from Prison City Brewing. Yeah. 4% alcohol session IPA. Any IPA, I should say. Anytime you get low ABV, I'm here for it. Here we go. What do we have here? It says brewed and canned in Auburn, New York, Simcoe, Galaxy, Citro, Mosaic. What more do you need? Session IPA. Like I said, 4% alcohol by volume. Done and done. Prison City. We get their stuff, or I should say, I can get their stuff now that they distribute to Pennsylvania. Being in a working PA, their prices are kind of high. Not my favorite price point. But, and this one was pricey. It was $18 for a 4-pack of Session IPA. Session IPA, I can't help myself. And everything I've had from Prison City has been pretty much darn good. Been to the brewery a couple times, so yeah. I'm getting like huge tropical fruit citrus from a distance. 4% IPA. I'm pumped now. It's got this weird kind of like Iron Maiden mask guitar. Again, you're talking about Quiet Riot. Yeah, that's what they're going for. But it's like yeah, meh. Beer-wise, I mean, it looks all the part of what you'd expect from the low ABV haze. Nice kind of orange glow to it. Maybe a skosh darker than what you want to be. I think we're just kind of splitting hairs at this point. Not super turbid, not that you'd expect that at 4% in alcohol by volume. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. Nice off-white head on this sucker. Let's get a nose. I'm a little nasally, but I can smell good. I assure you, the schnoz is open. Let's see what we got. Yeah, more that a big orange pithy, orange pulpy. That's probably a go more pulpy than pithy, at least on the nose of this. You ever get that like extra Sopranos? I want the one with the pulp. That kind of thing going on with it, but there is that nice kind of tropical fruit, this little like cantaloupe melon kind of thing going on there, which is kind of cool. But the citrus leads the way, and it comes off very much organic here. Nothing too like Orange Julius, kind of super sweet, but man, you're talking about 4% to get this impact of this, something this itty bitty with this kind of vibrant of a nose kind of makes you kind of, or I mean, at least makes me a little bit hot and bothered for what can come. You're talking about 4%. Not a lot of space to pack a lot of impact in that sucker, and this is smelling more like a really well done single, if not eating towards a higher single / double digit, or not double digit, double IPA, you know, that's 7 and change. That's kind of the way the nose is coming off, which is kind of where I love my beers to land. So yes, citrus gobs and gobs of it, followed by that nice kind of tropical fruit and the melon side of things. Man, not an overt kind of perception of sweetness, but we'll see what we'll get. Let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. That's tasty, man. That is tasty. You can tell it's low ABV, low session from a mouthfeel standpoint. It's insanely difficult to get that full lush mouthfeel at low ABV. You can do it at 5. You can eke into the high 4s and kind of get it. Once you get down to 4 minus that, man, with that lack of alcohol just really kind of makes it hard to get that full lush kind of mouthfeel. But for its ABV and what you're drinking, that's probably the biggest telltale that it's lower ABV. But as far as the hop presence here, and there's gobs and gobs of citrus and a nice kind of tropical melon, it's definitely there in spades. And then, again, that huge pulpy, slightly pithy or OJ kind of factor combined with this soft little cantaloupe melon, kind of tropical fruitiness, a nice sweetness to it, even for its low ABV. It comes off sweet, but not overly sweet, not saccharine sweet or under attenuated sweet, like a proper level sweetness, but amazing for its ABV level sweetness. And the mouthfeel, like I said, even though it does lack that full mouthfeel, it doesn't come off thin by any stretch of imagination, especially that you're drinking this at 4%. You give this as a mystery beer, I think I guess it's low ABV, but because of the impact of what you're getting from the hop side of things, more specifically the fruit side of things, I don't know if I'd go sub like 4.5 on this. I think I'd be like, it's probably like 5%, something like that. The fact that it's pulling off all of this at a 4% ABV is something very, very cool and a very, very tasty beer. Again, in the grand scheme of things, am I gonna buy the crap out of it? No. You know, that price point is just a little bit too aggressive for me. Actually, I said 18. It was probably closer to 19. If I remember 18, it's probably $18.99. that's steep, especially because, you know, where I live, I can get, I mean, my staple is Sneak Box, Falconer, or even Forever Never from Other Half. Those are beers that I can get from the $13 to $15 range, and I put them kind of, again, higher ABV here. We're not at 4, or in the 4.5, 4.7 to 5.4, but I mean, you're kind of just juggling there with a little bit of low ABV. You know, I can those three where I can only get 2 4-packs, I should say, of this. So it's one of those things where it's a number game, but in the grand scheme of things, if it's ever to kind of whittle its way down into that kind of $15 range, I think I'd be buying the crap out of it. I mean, 4% haze is where my loyalties lie, and this is one of the better ones I've had. And let's have that conversation. Is this one of the better low ABV hazes I've had? It's like, yes, Mount Rushmore status. You know, 5 and below, maybe some beat it. Before and below, it's up there. In the grand scheme of things, all-timer, it might just be pushed out of that top 4. You know, your Baby Genius, a couple different beers kind of in that ilk might have pushed it out, but it's worthy of being in there. So let's say yes for now. Valued availability, like I said, off shelf, but quite pricey. I wonder what this actually costs at the brewery. Please let me know if you bought it at the brewery. And leave you with, if you like what? We like this beer. If you like low ABV haze, that's your jam. You will dig this. Pretty sure you will. So there you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out, the social media stuff, Beer Massive, podcasting stuff, type it in. You find me everywhere. Follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, Present City Brewing. Have you been to the brewery? Have you had their beers? What's your favorite beer? Have you had this beer? All that fun stuff down there. Like I said, if you know the price point of the brewery, much appreciated. Hopefully enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoyed a little bit of Prison City. Low ABV hazies right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers, y'all.